class. It's nice to see you guys tonight. Okay, hopefully you guys also feel the same. Okay, I believe so. And then um, find you guys in a good condition. Okay, supported to learn together tonight and also already doing your homework. Okay, preparation before the the meeting today. Okay. All right, so allow me to share the material that we're going to talk about it tonight, which is chapter 20 still, okay? So chapter 20, we're talking about, give me 1 second. Giving a speech, all right? We're still doing chapter 20. Okay, last week we finished let's see, the comprehension test, I believe. Okay, exercise, question, answer. Okay, yes. So comprehension test was done last week. Okay, so after we do the role play, we're going to do the discussion. Okay, and then we have enough time. We're gonna discuss a little bit about the grammar for this chapter, which is about the clauses. Okay, the clauses. Can then I believe you guys already receive the PDF, which is sent by Mr. Tony in the group, okay, with all the exercise along with that. Okay. All right, so let's do the role plays, guys. I need 6 volunteers to do the role plays. Okay, you raise your hands and assign the dialogue to you guys. Okay, this is the chance for you guys to test yourself, okay, how much you improve, okay, and then I'm here to guide you to correct to do the right pronunciation. All right, so let's do this, guys. Okay, all right, give me one moment. All right, let's see. Okay, Shirley. Yes, Shirley's always excited. Okay. I like the intuition. Okay, the spirit from Shirley doing this. Okay, she's really excited. Okay, for the class. So let's see, Shirley, I'll have you do James number 5 until number 8. Okay, and then J number 1 until number 4 will be done by Miss Fu. Miss Fu, okay. And then Mr. Amin taking care of Mary number 1 until number 4. Okay. And then Miss Fanny will do Mary number 5 until number 8. Okay, I have 2 spots available. Okay, while waiting for the rest of the class to get themselves ready. Okay, let's check. Okay, I'll do the review. Oh, okay. I see Julia. All right. Julia, you will take care of Jennifer's number 9 until 12. Okay. All right. So I only have 1 available, guys. Okay. While waiting for another person, allow me to review some of the pronunciation of the words and phrases that I need you guys to pay extra attention. That way you can pronounce it correctly. All right. So those phrases and words are going to be underlined. They are underlined, so pay extra attention, okay? So now check on Jennifer's dialogue number 1. The word is global. So we pronounce that as global. Now the L is really silent, and then we, since this is an BAL, okay, we pronounce BAA. BA in English is A as an A, okay. No, no global, okay. In our language, okay, it is correct, global, okay, but in English it's global, okay. It's pronounced differently and spelled the same, all right? So, move on to Mary's dialogue number 2, okay? The word is effects, okay? This word start with the alphabet E, okay? So, we pronounce that as effects instead of, okay, what is that? Effects, okay? Anyway, that's effects, all right? Move on to Jennifer number 3. The word is, oh, okay, none. Okay, Jennifer number 4 anyway. The word is sequence. Sequence of my presentation, all right? Let's check on Mary's number 5. The word is climate. Okay, climate. Okay. Next on Jennifer 6, the word is data. Data. All right. The T is silence. Okay. Data. All right. Now, Jennifer number 7, the word is persuade. Persuade. Persuade people about the dangers of global warming. Next. On Jennifer number 10, the word is relatives. Relatives. Okay, it's a plural, so remember the S. Okay, guys. Now move on to Mary number 11. The word is possess. Okay, possess. Okay. All right, so really little. Okay, so pay extra attention. So that way you get correctly pronounce it. Okay. Okay, last one. We really appreciate for the new voice. Okay. Okay. Encourage yourself. Okay, I see Miss Lily here. Okay. So I'll have Miss Lily taking care of Mary's number 9 until 11. All right, now allow me to repeat, okay? So pay attention to your parts, guys. So Miss Fu is doing Jennifer number 1 until number 4. Mr. Amin is taking care of Mary's number 1 until number 4. And Shirley is doing Jennifer number 5 until number 8. And Miss Fanny is doing Mary's number 5 until number 8. Julia is taking care of Jennifer number 9 until 12. And Miss Lily is doing Mary's number 9 until 12. All right, guys? So now allow me to unmute you guys. Okay. The least background sound.
Good evening, Miss Susan.
Good evening, Mr. Amin. Okay, finally you're home, huh?
Yeah, I'm home now.
Okay, great to hear your voice again.
Yes.
Okay, let's see.
Good evening, Miss.
Good evening, Miss Fanny. How are you doing today?
Very well, thank you.
Oh, great.
Good evening, Miss.
Good evening, Miss Fu. Long time no see, huh? Where have you
Yes,
been? Been busy?
I went to Bandung.
Oh, wow. Visiting relatives?
Evening,
Yes.
Miss Susan.
Hi, Miss Lily. How you doing, Miss Lily? Long time no see also, huh? Okay, so everybody is on their vacation right now, I guess. It's summer. Okay, anyway, our country is always summer every day, huh? Anyway, in other country is right now, the season is summer. Okay, school it's on break, okay? So summer right now, pretty hot there now in other country. All right, so okay, we missed one more. Shirley. Okay, let me unmute Shirley first, guys. Okay, there she is.
Hi, Miss.
Hi, Shirley. All right, guys. Now, everybody's already unmuted. Times is yours, guys. You may start with Miss Hu.
Yes. I will have to give a presentation on global warming on Friday, and I'm so nervous.
There are a lot of things you can do to make you feel more confident and less nervous.
What should I do, Mary?
First of all, you need to understand the subject matter thoroughly. You need to know what is global warming, what causes global warming, and what people should do to abate the effects of global warming.
I have done a lot of research on the subject, and I know I can answer any question I will receive from the audience.
Okay, hold on. Sorry. Okay, there's
Oh,
all right.
okay. The next
Sorry.
thing that you need in an outline of your presentation, you should think about how to effectively present the subject matter.
You mean what I should talk about, or more precisely the screen of my presentation?
Yes, what you should present first, second, third.
If that is the case, then I already have an outline. To make it easy for my audience to follow the presentation, I intend to post the outline on the board at all times during my speech.
Good idea. By the way, do you have my facts to back you up? For example, thanks of climate yearly disasters.
No, I have not thought about that. I better get some statistics from the internet. I should not have any problems since the internet has all kinds of data.
Good. It is easier to convince people and to hold their attention with actual data. It would be even better if you show some pictures along the way. Do you have any?
No, it is another thing to add to my to-do list. I guess I will need at least 2 or 3 pictures to persuade people about the dangers of global warming.
Still Miss Fanny.
Pictures will keep your audience from being bored. In order for you to succeed, you need to keep them interested and informed.
What else
I'm sorry. Yeah, this. Go ahead.
what else do I need? Is there anything else I can do to help me relax and be at ease during my presentation?
You need to practice your presentation. Just pretend that you are standing in front of your audience and start to give your speech.
Pretending is one thing. Actually, giving a speech is another thing. Think positive. Tell yourself that you can do it without any problems.
I guess I can look at this as a presentation of my point of view to my friends. I mean, a lot of my friends. I mean, all the friends that I have made since kindergarten, plus all the relatives that I have on both my mother and father sides.
If you are really prepared, it will be a piece of cake. You will be able to speak with ease and confidence, and you will be amazed by how well you can express yourself.
I think, yeah, okay. I need to do this presentation really well. This is my first presentation in front of a big audience, and it is so important to me.
This is only the beginning, Jennifer. Being able to express your ideas with confidence and clarity is one of the best skills to possess.
You are absolutely right. I will take time to practice and to learn to relax and express myself really well. Wish me luck, Mary.
I know you can do it. Good luck, Jennifer.
Okay, very good, guys. Thank you, everybody, for being involved in this conversation. I mean, the being in the role play. Okay, so let's move on to the little review, guys. Okay. Okay, let's check on Mary's number 3. Okay, Mary's number 3. Okay. Okay, let's check this word here. Okay. 1 second. The word is effectively. Okay, so it's the same like the word here on the Mary number 2. We have the word effects, start with the E. Okay, so we pronounce that as effects. And then also on this Mary number 3 here, the word is effectively, start with the E. So we're gonna pronounce as effectively instead of effectively. Okay, because it's A, B, C, D, E dalam kalau E dalam bahasa Inggris di pronounce it as E, remember? So we read that as effectively, okay? Nah, dalam bahasa Inggris, nah untuk kata ini seperti kata Mary di Mary number 2, oke, itu dimulai dengan huruf E, oke? And then also di sini effectively ini juga diawali dengan huruf E. Yang which is dalam bahasa Inggris huruf E itu diucapkan I, oke? Diucapkan pronounced as I instead of E, oke? So remember, E is in E, huruf E dalam bahasa Inggris diucapkan I, ya. Kalau A diucapkan A, B, C, oke. So jadi diperhatikan jangan sampai get confused with bahasa, okay? So that's the word. And then on Jennifer number 4, all right, this precisely. Okay, precisely. Okay, let's You mean what I should talk about, or more precisely the sequence of my presentation? Oke, precisely atau lebih tepatnya bagian-bagian dari presentasi saya. Oke, precisely itu lebih tepatnya secara lebih tepatnya. Oke, seperti itu kan. Oke, kira-kira terjemahan seperti itu. And then let's move on to Jennifer number 6. On Jennifer number 6, we have the word thought. Okay, I have not thought about it. Okay, I have not thought about it. Okay, I have not thought about it. Okay, di sini thought adalah bentuk kata kerja yang ketiga, oke, present perfect, oke, think, thought, okay, and then move on to Mary's number 8. Mary's number 8, we have the word pretend, okay, the word pretend. Yeah, the word is pretend. Just pretend that you are standing in front of your audience and start to give your speech. Pretend, berpura-pura. Okay. Now, and then move on to Jennifer number 10. The Jennifer number 10, the word is plus. Okay. Oke, dalam bahasa Indonesia kita juga ada kata ini ya. What do you call plus? Okay. Plus, oke, oke. Dalam bahasa Indonesia sepertinya plus ya. I barely hear that in Indonesian though, okay? Plus is a synonym of in addition, okay? Or plus and then and, okay, it's similar, okay, similar meaning. Plus all the relatives that I have on both my mother and father sides, okay, plus in addition, okay, juga kalau bahasa Indonesianya ya, tambahan ya, kira-kira begitu kalau terjemahan. Okay, so pay attention to those words, guys. Okay, so let me have Mr. Amin. Okay, remember, okay, guys, effects, effectively, okay, pay attention to all the words, starts with the alphabet E, okay, so let's have Mr. Amin correct himself. Effectively.
You should think about how to effectively
All right.
present the subject matter.
Yes, very good. Okay, so remember, okay, all the words effectively, effects. Yes.
Effectively.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Mr. Amin.
Thank you, Miss.
All right, perfect. Now let's move on to Jennifer. Jennifer number 4. Jennifer number 4. Okay, which is Miss Fu. All right, Miss Fu.
Yes.
All right, repeat after me, all right? The word is precisely. Precisely and sequence.
Is
Okay,
this Jennifer number 4 or number 2?
Number 4. Right here.
You mean what I should talk about or move precisely the
sequence
of my presentation.
All right, so repeat after me, only the words, okay, not the whole sentence. Precisely.
Precisely.
Perfect.
Precisely.
Yes. And then sequence.
Sequence. Sequence.
No quence. Sequence.
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 Sequence. Sequence.
Sequence.
Sequence.
Yes, there it is. You got it.
Sequence.
Okay. All right. So you see this on the, okay, so this sequence consists of one sequence. Okay. So it's like audience. Audience. All right. So let's see the audience sequence. Okay. It's a rhymes. Okay. Jadi sequence, audience. Okay. Kedua kata ini dalam bahasa Inggris itu dikatakan those words are their rhymes. Okay. Rhymes itu dia maksudnya dia saat diucapkan, when you pronounce it, there is some part is in the beginning or the end that has the same sounds. Okay, sequence, audience. Yes,
Audience.
yes, similar, right? When you pronounce it, not it's as written. Okay, you pronounce it sequence, audience. Yes,
Audience.
like ox, box. Okay, those rhymes also. Okay, so remember that. Okay, and then precisely. Okay, perfect. Any question, Miss Fu?
No, miss.
Okay, thank you, Miss
Sequence.
Fu.
Thank you.
All right, just keep on practicing on yourself. Okay, precisely. Okay, thank you.
Precisely.
Yes,
Sequence.
perfect. All right, so that's Miss Fu. Now let's move on to Jennifer, number 6. All right, the word is thought. This is thought. I have not thought about it. All right. Okay, let's have Shirley correct herself.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have not thought about that.
Thought.
Thought.
There you go. Okay, so thought, it's like it's really hard on the thought, like saat pengucapan thought ini dia di bagian belakang T-nya itu dia a hard T. Okay, so that's why I have not
It's
thought
true.
about it. Okay.
I have not thought about that.
Yeah, so that's a present perfect, okay, of the thing, the word thing. Okay, jadi itu adalah bentuk kata kerja yang biasanya disebutkan di sini. We have present, past, and then perfect. Okay, so that's the perfect verb. Okay, of the thing. Okay, jadi kata thing itu bentuk keduanya adalah thought, and then ketiga juga thought, sama. Okay, past tense of thing adalah thought. Okay, thank you, Shirley.
Thank you, Miss.
All right, perfect. Now let's check on Jennifer, number 10. Jennifer, number 10. And the word is plus, okay? It's like plus size, okay? That's the plus, okay? Okay, so let's see. Okay, let's have Julia correct herself. Okay, so Julia, this is the word is plus, okay? Instead of plus. Okay, anyway, so when you spell that word, it's a plus as a U, we pronounce it as an plus, as an E, seperti huruf A dalam bahasa Indonesia ya. Oke.
Plus.
It's only maybe you read so many sentences, or maybe you missed it. Yeah, I know you know it. Okay. All right. Thank you, Julia. Okay, let's see it for the little inputs. Okay, on the role play, on your present. I mean the pronunciation. You guys already doing great on the intonation and everything. Okay, very good. Okay, so all right, let's move on to our comprehension test, guys. Okay, comprehension test is like a more like a discussion, okay, free discussion about from your point of view, okay. So not based on the conversation, okay. So let's do this, okay. All right, so comprehension number, sorry, I'm sorry, it's not about comprehension, sorry. It's the discussion, okay. You guys already finished the comprehension test actually. Last week we discussed it until L, okay. So today we're doing the discussion, okay. So the discussion is not based on the conversation of this chapter. It's your idea, suggestion, anything based on your personal experience, and then knowledge or anything. Okay. So let's move on to number 8. Okay, number 8. What is global warming and what are the effects of global warming? Okay. So basically you just explain what is global warming that you understand, okay. So let's see. All right, so let's hear from Miss Lily, guys. Okay, what's global warming to you? How do you understand this? What's your understanding about this?
Global warming is
While you're thinking, you do this, do this. Okay. All right. What? Go ahead. Global warming.
change
Yes. Change
of temperature.
Okay. Okay. Temperature.
Season.
Okay.
For a long time.
For a long time. Okay. So basically, the global warming is the temperature of the Earth. Okay. So it's not only the temperature, because temperature we have to define exactly what's the temperature of what. Okay. Maybe temperature of the could be a bias there, so we have to define this is global warming. We're talking about the Earth's surface, right? So global warming is a change of the Earth's temperature, right? Like you say, temperature. So anyway, this is a little bit about the science thing, okay? Okay, so we don't have to go deeply, okay? So that's the temperature of the Earth is gonna affects also the season, okay, the weathers, okay. That's the effects actually, Miss Lily, okay. So
yes, Miss.
let's okay, so the definition, we just do it that simple only. And then let's talk about the effects of the global warming. Now, the effects are, okay, when the Earth's temperatures are rising over the long period of time, okay, what's gonna happen to these beings, okay, animals and everything that's on Earth. Okay.
The effect are
first, it's gonna be like you say about the weather, the season.
hot.
There's gonna be
The temperature is hotter. Hottest.
okay, so it's going to be the
Hottest.
rising, okay, the rising temperature, yes. The temperature is gonna raise, right?
Yes.
Okay, anything else beside that? After the temperature raise, okay, what's gonna happen? There's gonna be, in some country, there's gonna be a heat waves, okay.
Yes.
So heat waves is like after the temperature, okay, in our country, even though it's hot, there is some moisture in the air, okay. So that's the difference with other country. When when it's hot, there is no moisture in the air, okay. So it's going to be like they're gonna feel like a heat waves like that. So it's really dry and then hot, okay. People can die because of the heat, okay. In our country, we never see people die because of the high temperature, right? But
Yes.
that's because the effect of the moisture in the air, okay. So, and then with the rising temperature in some country, they're gonna feel the heat waves, okay. Beside that, what's gonna happen? And then because of the heat in the earth temperatures rising, okay. So that's going to melt, right? Something is gonna melt, which is the glacier, right? The one, okay, the ice in the North Pole is gonna be melting, right? Because of the high temperature, okay? So we're gonna have the melting glacier because the North Pole is a part of the Earth, right? After the melting, when the glaciers melting, it's gonna be more water, right? So once it's more water, the sea level is gonna rise, okay. So before was the sea is like maybe like let's say, okay, that's gonna be 500 meter, let's say like that, okay. With the melting glacier, the water is gonna be coming more, so it's gonna, the sea level is gonna be raising, okay. More water is gonna be in the sea, okay. So that's gonna be, so it's gonna raise the rising the sea levels, okay. Okay, what else do you think, what's gonna happen, Miss Lily, with the global warming like this? Well, it's not only talking in the world, right? In our country, there are some research about the global warming to prevent that things also, right? Okay, so that's the rising temperature, heat waves, melting, all that. And then also there's going to be changes in the weather patterns, okay. Look, right now is supposed to be in our country is June, supposed to be a dry season, right? But in some city we're gonna there's still experience some raining, okay. So that's the changing in the weather, right? So that's because of the global warming, okay. So there's a change in the weather pattern, Okay. That's what's gonna happen. Supposed to be this is the time for the dry season, but there's you're gonna see some rain, and then when it's rainy season, the rain is not coming or something like that. Okay, so that's what's changing the weather pattern. Okay, so beside that also that's gonna affect the human, right? So the human is gonna have the global warming is caused, okay, one of the causes of the global warming is the pollution, okay, the carbon monoxide and all those things, okay. So that's pollution is one of the cause. So of course that's gonna affect the human health also, okay. So the human health, the effect is on the human health, human health problems. Okay, so it's gonna be a lot of the lungs disease like that, and then also some related to the heart disease. Okay, those kind of disease. Okay, I think that should be good enough for our knowledge, guys. Okay. Okay, so I think that should be good. Okay. So, okay, Miss Lily, since we're gonna talk about other things, okay? I'll have you answer the other things then. Okay, let's see. How about number B? Okay, based on your experience, what are communication? Why are communication skills so important in life? Okay, what do you think? From your experience back then?
Because basic for everything is communication.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay, so anyway, so what is that it is the basic, yeah, the basic skills. That's what Miss Lily think, okay? So how? Because actually the communication skills is the way you connect, okay. So that's how you connect with other humans, okay. So that's how you express yourself, and then let the other part know what is in your mind, right? So it is the basic skill. Okay, okay, so all right, so yeah, let's see. I have no space, so let's just do it. B, okay. Okay, because it's the basic skill to interact and connect with others and to express your excuse me, okay, your ideas. Okay, okay, so that's good enough. Okay, and thank you, Miss Lily.
You're welcome, Miss.
Okay, so that's the B. Okay, guys, so let's move on to number C. Okay, well, this is talking about what is your suggestion for Jennifer. All right, what else can Jennifer do to feel more confident and less anxious when she is doing her presentation about this global warming. Okay, beside all those suggestions from Mary, okay, do you have any specific suggestion for her? All right. Okay, let's hear from Jennifer. All right.
My name is same as the question.
It is. You suggest yourself. Come on.
Okay.
Think.
I maybe I should use as a pronoun instead of you because of the same name. Is it
Okay,
right?
okay.
Is okay?
It's fine. Anything.
Okay. I feel more confident. I can
Mhm.
feel, I'm sorry. I can feel more confident and
Mhm.
less anxious
Mhm.
with I mean increasing um learning and more learning about what kind of the presentation that can be used and practice. Practice.
Okay, so remember what Mary already suggests you. Okay, so
Yeah,
she suggests you to do the what else?
practice.
Practice pretending, right? Pretending to be giving the speech, and then giving you
Pre-
getting the pictures. Yes.
yes, and
Uh-huh.
prepare for the top
Yes.
presentation
Yeah.
topic.
And then a statistic, the actual data with the pictures, and then
Yeah,
pretending. What else?
video for give a clear information about the respective topics.
Okay. So, what else? Other than those, okay, other than those suggestions, what will you do?
Mm, not just practice, but also
Mm-hmm.
I mean step make a to-do list for make a to-do list to avoid any avoid any mistakes that feel more anxious and makes unconfident.
Oh, okay. So you mean you make a note to yourself?
Yes.
Yes, while doing the, oh, okay, this, okay, I do this first. Okay, I explain what is the global first, and after that, oh, okay, you just look at your note. Oh, okay, this is the time. After this, I do this
Yeah.
explanation. Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. So
That's my
let's do
impression.
this. Okay. So let's do what else can okay, Jennifer can to be more
Be more confident.
uh-huh okay,
Be more
confident,
confident and less anxious.
less
Anxious.
anxious. She
He can pretend the present what kind of presentation that will do will do before. He can pretend the presentation by practice and make a to-do list.
okay, she can
Pretend the presentation.
okay, let's
She
see.
can practice for pretending the presentation
She
and make
can
a to-do list.
okay,
Yeah,
she can have
practice
practice
for presentation
for the presentation for
and
the
the
presentation
presentation and make to-do list. Make a notes.
and make a little note
Yeah.
for herself. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So one thing I'll suggest Me personally, I'll suggest Jennifer to be
Confident.
to just believe in herself.
Yeah.
Believe in
Good.
herself.
Yes.
Okay, after all her preparation, after all her preparation, she should be doing great. Okay, so that's it. Okay, because
Yes.
she already did everything, right? Pretending, doing all those the sequence, everything. Okay, so she
Okay.
what is it? Believe in yourself. That's it. Okay,
Yeah.
we cannot do anything else, right? Okay, very
Right.
good. Thank you for your suggestion, Jane.
You're welcome, Miss.
Okay, excellent. So that's the more suggestion from Jennifer. Okay, so let's move on to number D. How well will you do if you have to give a presentation to a large audience? All right. How well will you do? Okay, let's hear from Shirley. Okay, Shirley.
How well will you do if you have to give presentation
How well?
to a large audience?
Let's see, like 50 only. Is that large enough for you? Or 100 or 1,000?
100 isn't enough for me.
Okay. Okay, 100. Let's start with 100 for you. Okay. How well will you do? Okay, from this chapter, we get a suggestion from Mary. Actually, that's all the suggestion. You guys can do it when you have a presentation. Okay, get a statistic. Okay, pictures, pretending in front of the mirror, anything to have your audience there, pretending you're talking in front of your audience, okay, to practice, okay. So, and
Okay.
then how well will you do after doing that, Shirley?
How well will I do if I have to give a presentation to a large audience?
Yes.
I will prepare thoroughly to know my material inside out and practice my presentation several times in front of a mirror, record myself, and speak in front of a small group.
Okay, so after you do all those preparation, what do you think? How well will you do? Okay, jadi pertanyaannya setelah kamu melakukan semua itu preparationnya itu ya, semua everything yang dibilangin sama si Mary, itu kira-kira menurutmu presentasi yang akan Shirley berikan itu seberapa bagus sih gitu loh. Okay, I will do
How well?
very
How well?
well then, right? After that, Shirley, don't you feel? I'll do very well. I'll do very
I will do my best.
I will do
I will do my best.
Of course, you're gonna do your preparation at your best effort, right? So after you do all those preparation at your best effort, you will do very well giving the presentation, right? I will do very well giving the presentation in front of presentation to a large audience. Yes, since you already get the suggestion, of course you'll As long you do it like what Mary suggests you, then you'll do great, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I also agree with you, Shirley. Okay, very good. Thank you, Shirley.
Thank you, Miss.
Okay, so just be confident, and then you guys are going to do very great. Okay, so that's number D for the discussion, guys. Okay, so end of discussion. Now we're moving to grammar review. Okay, a little bit spoiler for you guys. Okay, so for this chapter we're doing about clauses. Okay, clauses is a group of words which includes the subject and predicate. Okay, and then we have independent and dependent clauses. Sepertinya kalau dalam bahasa Indonesia ada juga ya. Saya lupa ingat apa istilahnya dalam bahasa Indonesia itu apa ya. Tapi kalau dalam bahasa Inggris mirip deh, seingat saya lupa ya. Okay, so for this grammar material already sent in the PDF by Mr. Tony. Okay, please review, guys. Okay, and then after you review, this is really easy. Okay, what you need to do is just answer the exercise. Okay, and then we'll discuss the answer together on the following meeting, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna explain this really quick. Okay. So independent clause, you have subject and predicate, and then dependent clause, it's only extra explanation without any subject and predicate. When it's stand by itself, it has no meaning at all. No, I mean like not clearly not clear meaning there. Okay. Jadi independent klausa ini dibagi adalah suatu kalimat yang terdiri dari subjek dan predikat. Oke, dari subjek dan kata kerja. Oke, ada dibagi dua dalam bahasa Inggris. Ada yang namanya dependent dan independent. Dependent ini adalah suatu yang klausa klausa utama di mana terdiri dari subjek dan kata kerja. Sedangkan ada yang namanya dependent klausa di mana adalah sebagai kalimat tambahan, is just an additional to explain the independent clause. Okay? Jadi tambahan untuk memperjelas independent, okay? Klausa. Oke, nah bila dependent ini berdiri sendiri itu tidak akan mempunyai makna yang jelas, oke? Itu ada perbedaannya, oke? So right here, okay, that's really easy. Let me give you check on the share, yeah, okay, right here, okay. So this is the PDF that you guys received, okay. Okay, this is I provide more explanation, okay. So just read it. This is really easy, okay. Okay, we have a lot of the but the main clause are dependent and independent. We have dependent, independent, relatives, okay. Adverbial and all those clause, okay. So just read it and then okay. Then we have exercise there, okay. Okay, sometimes the independent it's called subordinate, okay. Subordinate clause for dependent, okay. So remember when the dependent we have independent, we have subject and predicate. There is no subject and predicate, and that's considered as the dependent or subordinate, okay. So that's a little explanation. Okay, so go ahead, guys, read it okay, your PDF, and then please do the exercise, and then that way you have a little bit understanding before we do together preparation. All right, that's okay. So that way, if you have any question, we can discuss it together on the following meeting, guys. Okay. So it's 8 already, and then so I'll end the class today. Okay, and then we'll meet again on the next meeting discussing about these exercises. All right, guys. So thank you for joining the class, guys. We'll see you guys again in the following meeting. Okay, until then, please be safe. Okay, be happy, be grateful, and then
Thank you, Miss.
Miss.
Bye.
Okay.